Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the USC Trojans, taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the USC Trojans offense has the ball first today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Now on first down from the 28. To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake. Now a throw. Got it in the middle. Mitzvah. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. And it's caught inside the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Trojans getting set on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, you know that... The coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So LSU's offense will go to work for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball...
Oh, he's got some space. Huge play there into plus territory. Now mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. LSU quick to the line. Motion from the back. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Quick completion on the out route. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17 and they are set up. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got...
All right, bro. I love you, Moss. I hit your phone later.
3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Right on the money. Touchdown, LSU. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two,
love you, bro.
That's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result he does.
And the point after is good. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's complete to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of bounce, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
Quickly out to the tight end. They're facing a 3rd down. while we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Thank you.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. It just happened.
Oh, all right, that's on me. Nobody.
That catch. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like,
he's loose. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on second down. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Tiger! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Going to the ground. Creates a little room. Got the first down. Looking for more. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Caught in the backfield, it's Love. Plows through the defense.
This is no surprise to defenses. Everybody throws wide receiver screens. You can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that one.
Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback. On third down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Turning it on. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Under fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. LSU right back to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. To the air on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. He makes a grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the knee stopped him at the 2. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Slams ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a
Read that one.
Back end, nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making checks. Gonna swing it on second down. He's got him in the flat. Now the connection takes it to the 11. LSU quick to the line. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Wants to throw on first down. Release to the back. Touchdown, Tigers! A great catch and run for 6. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. But we're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can improve. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They're working that left side. At the 35, he's loose. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Gives it on the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Just a short pass to the tight end. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. looking for room. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Good gain on the return. This defense has set them up with a big play. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A strike downfield. Oh, he found a space on the right. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. They're not only ready to fight on, they're ready to deliver knockout punches with plays like that.
Yeah, they typically are, and it's typically Hollywood scripts, right? Just beautiful playmakers, big bodies, fast bodies, highlighting famous celebrity quarterbacks. That's just what USC does.
He's here to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab down the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Vaughn.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Here comes the heat. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on third. Working that left side now. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. They go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Using the quick game. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone, right at the 20.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Final play of the quarter coming. He might want another play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Hauls it in. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
Sit down, bro.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown by you Bengals. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flips it out in the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Gets it to the back. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 35. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged in the middle. It's locked. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. From the gun, looking for a man. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Wants to throw again. He wants it all. Touchdown, USC! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The running back has it. Gets it past the marker. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Safe completion on the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The offense changing the play. Back to pass on second down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And the offense takes control of this football game. But I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's live.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to...
Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. From the gun. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they'll get him down after a solid
Fucking
return.
play, boy.
Man, we've seen explosive... It's a firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
They'll move the tight end. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go right back to the run. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to adjust the pattern.
I need to chill out.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And how about this
What you mean?
offense?
Like, I'm chilling, doing nothing.
Your phone?
The black part.
Still trying to make big plays. And that's
Show me how to come in.
Now this is what he said, come here, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. Wide open downfield. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory
You need to chill
formation
out,
for
bro.
the rest of this one.
Why you think that's okay to just record somebody on the phone?
Left on the clock.
Huh? I'm talking. Fuck.
Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead down a little further. After putting a field goal on the board, they'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. You know, 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real, for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as